What's going on, Atlanta Falcons fans? This is your boy Playboy Darion, and I'm here with the Dirty Bird Diner. And I want to tell y'all who I think Atlanta should go with for the eighth round pick or for the eighth pick of this first round draft for this new year. Let me get the intro rolling. What's going on, y'all? This is Playboy Darion here with the Dirty Bird Diner. And look, without further ado, I just want to get directly into it. So the Atlanta Falcons have the number 8 pick in this year's draft in the first round. And we have made a couple of offseason moves. We've brung in a new quarterback with Kirk Cousins. We sent Desmond Ritter away for the year and sent him to Arizona. We got a new head coach. We got a new defensive coordinator. We also have removed Rich McKay from the football operations. So we have a lot of new changes and a lot of differences going on. We even added, I wouldn't say a second receiver. I would say a kind of a deep threat or a slot receiver or a gadget player in both Darnell Mooney from Chicago and Rondell Moore coming over from Arizona. We lost Cordell Patterson, who was the third running back, but also like our gadget guy. Um, we also lost some depth on the defensive side, including one of the pass rushers in um I can't think of his name right now at the top of my head. Calais Campbell. Okay, so and a lot of people are speculating or figuring that Atlanta with the eighth number 8 pick will go with a edge rusher, one being Dallas Turner out of Alabama. And in my opinion, it's the safest pick. Atlanta definitely needs edge rusher. We definitely need edge rusher because there are a lot of times where we cannot contain the edge, especially with mobile quarterbacks. If you go to the game where we played Kyler Murray, if you go to the game we played Justin Fields, if you go to the game where we played the astronaut that moved over to Minnesota and played us and whooped our ass in 1 week. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna say his name. But we suffered drastically when it came to protecting our defense or keeping and maintaining quarterbacks within a box. We had no one that could seal the edge and keep the plays within the play. Everything was extended, extra, went further than it should have went. So with the number 8 pick, I do believe that the Falcons should select an edge. Now, Dallas Turner, still not sure on that. The reason why he did have the best numbers at the combine. He is the flashiest and the fastest, and he does bring us a little bit more versatility with being able to drop back in the coverage. And he will probably fit the scheme more of the type of defense that we were running because some of our edge rushers end up pretty much being an outside linebacker and they go into pass coverage also. But I believe that we should go with whoever is a true defensive end player, a true get after the quarterback, seal the edge, get downfield, and give us the ability to have some sacks and some covered sacks and help the back end also. With Grady Jarrett and David Anyamata, we have the ability to be able to control the middle in the pocket. And that's normally what quarterbacks want to be able to step up to make sure that they complete the throw, go through with the throw. But when they have the ability to get outside the pocket and create a whole nother area, that's where Atlanta's defense pretty much shows its weakness. So I think we should go with edge rusher. I would not be opposed that if we do go with Dallas Turner. Uh, but a lot of people are also speculating that we could go with Latu out of UCLA, being that his previous defensive coach is now our defensive coordinator. He's worked with him before. He probably knows his talents. He knows his strengths, his weaknesses. So he knows what we can expect from him. but I do not see Atlanta taking anything at number 8 other than a defensive end. Now, if there is a situation where a top receiver falls or a just the best player available as Terry likes to call it, and he likes to cook up and gets the best player available, I would not be surprised if we do see the Falcons take a wide receiver. I think the top 3 needs of this team are definitely edge, wide receiver, and secondary. Some type of cornerback or even safety, but I would put cornerback over safety. We definitely need somebody alongside AJ Terrell. I don't think we have that guy yet. That's the second corner to AJ. I think we have a good nickel. I think we have a good slot corner. I think we have in D. Alfred and in Clark Phillips. I think those guys are probably going to end up battling it out for the same type of position. But I still would like to see a taller and better corner prospect be drafted to Atlanta to help us control. I mean, let's be for real. Our division is full of receivers, especially with Tampa Bay and New Orleans. You know, when you go to New Orleans, they got Olave, they got Rashid, they got a couple of different receiving weapons. They've got Kamara out of the backfield. They always end up with a good tight end. They've got uh the quarterback turn tight end. They've got a few weapons that we have to be able to stop and be able to control in the pass game. And then when you go down to Tampa, they've got Mike Evans. They've got um their 3, 4 different options, and it's like we have to have some help back there. We got Jesse Bates and we got AJ Terrell, but you need to have somebody on the other side to be able to help him also. And then that'll help increase the number of sacks we probably get in defensive pressures and things like that. It'll just be overall good for the entire team. But I do believe that we should go with Edge for the 8th round, the number 8 overall pick. So um, let me know what you guys think we should do. Let me know what you guys think we will do because the draft is only a few days away. We finally heating up. We finally getting into the motion of being able to say it's almost time to bring another player to Atlanta. I'm so ready. I'm so hyped for the season to start, man. I'm ready to talk ball. I'm ready to give y'all game day reviews. Um, just a little update on what's been going on. I've been trying to plan on how I'm gonna do this season, how I'm gonna do um the channel. What do I want to do? What type of content I want to bring? What type of outline I want to bring to to the table. And I'm also thinking about doing like Dirty Bird Thursdays, where we kind of just in general talk about the week, talk about anything that's coming up, maybe the game coming up, the previous game, if we had a game on a Sunday or a Monday, or we got a Thursday night game. It'll just be a perfect day to fall right in the middle of the week to where we can talk about previous games, upcoming games, where we look at what we look like so far in the season, game reviews, anything like that. And just y'all better come down to the Dirty Bird Diner, where the birds fly south. You feel me? So yeah, but I do feel like the Atlanta Falcons will select a edge rusher. I think without a question. I think it's sitting there. The options are sitting there where we are in the draft is sitting there, and it gives us the best opportunity to add depth to a position that we desperately need. Because other than us having let's face it, other than us having um AK, you know, he's the only up and coming pass rusher that we have that will possibly grow into being a better pass rusher this season. But other than that, who else do we have? Like we have to get bigger and better up front. We have to get more physicality up front. We've got to make people fear running the ball and dropping back the pass. And we've got to be able to control the pace of the game because once the quarterbacks that start moving and getting out of the pocket start changing up the way that our defense looks, man, we look awful. We look awful. So I do believe that we will go with an edge, but I can't wait to see. I'm gonna try to figure out how I can bring y'all a live stream maybe and see exactly how we can maybe broadcast the first pick the first through the 10th pick and maybe get Atlanta's pick, and then we can go from there. But in the meantime, man, please like, subscribe, share this video, comment underneath what you think Atlanta will do and what you think we should do. And until then, I'll see y'all next week for the draft.